Hey, so what is up, guys? So first of all, let's just start off with the iPhone SE. $599. You don't get MagSafe. You don't get two cameras. It's $599. It's a 60 hertz OLED panel. And then let's move over to what we saw this week. The Nothing Phone 3A. What's special about this phone is that not only is it cheaper than an iPhone SE or iPhone 16e, but it actually has a lot more capabilities than an iPhone 16e. I'm talking about 3 cameras. It's got 2 different models. You can get the 3A or the 3A Pro. It's got a 6.7-inch AMOLED 3000 nit 120 hertz display, so you're able to do quick movements, quick tasks. You're able to scroll quicker. You can even play some games on it because it's got Snapdragon. It's got the Snapdragon chip in it, which compared to Apple's chip, this one is a little bit slower, but it's actually a slight edge because last year's 2A had a Tegra processor in it. This has Snapdragon, so this actually allows for, obviously, AI. It's not no Snapdragon 8 Elite chip, but it is a Snapdragon that has AI advancements and capabilities. They give you the edge, say you want to take a screen recording of something, you're able to screen record it and it will quickly summarize it in a bullet list or anything you would like. You can also ask it to remind you of different things. It's sort of like a virtual assistant, but you can't really give it commands. Now, what's amazing about this phone is that with the 3A and the 3A Pro, you're going to be getting the same display, the same processor. I'm telling you that this phone is a flagship killer because of all the things that it offers. If you want to get the 3A Pro, it's going to be around $459, and you'll actually get a 60x zoom along with a periscope lens to help you along with that zoom. Now, I don't recommend, obviously, zooming all the way to 60x or 30x is what the normal 3A will do. And the reason why is just because, it's also image processing. Apple, I will say, give Apple the leading edge on this. Apple does have great image processing, but that bullcrap of a fusion camera having a telephoto and a main sensor, this phone has 3 cameras and 3 sensors, and that front-facing camera is 32 and 50 megapixels. I'm saying, like, this phone is a flagship killer and it deserves to be in that flagship spot. It actually gives people more flexibility to upgrade and things like that. And what I like about Nothing is that they've been all about this role of making tech fun again, because tech has been a little bit boring because it's been the same device over and over and over again. And what this is making me question is, I want to see what the Nothing Phone 3 will look like, because the Nothing Phone 3 is Nothing's regular flagship that goes for, say $700 to $800. And so this budget phone flagship also can compete with CMF's products, which is actually by Nothing. So that even makes it even more interesting. But I mean, Nothing is on this role of making tech more fun again by, adding, you still got the glyph interface, but you don't even have just 2 colors like iPhone 16e. Nah. This phone's got 3. We got black, white, and this very cool vibrant blue, which if I was to say, I would choose the vibrant blue because it actually makes the phone pop and stand out from all the other phones that are out there right now. I will say that it is neat that you can see sort of the internals of the phone because they change up the design every once in a while. You still get that glyph interface to, indicate notifications or say you're waiting on your Uber driver, things like that. This phone has a 5,000 milliamp hour battery, which Nothing estimates it's about 26 hours of watching YouTube. I've seen a couple of other people have it for a couple of weeks. You know how Nothing is, how they give their phones out a little bit as an embargo piece. And that phone has been able to last them for 1.5 days. The most impressive part is that it's got faster charging than any other flagship on the market, especially when it comes to iPhone. It's got about 50-watt wired charging. Now, it might have a glass back, but it does not have wireless charging. So if you're looking for a phone with wireless charging, this phone might not be for you. But that doesn't matter because it's light, it's got a glass back, it's pretty compact when it comes to, that 5,000 milliamp hour battery. It's got a lot of power under it. I don't recommend, playing games on it, but it will actually do what everyday users want to do. Take a picture of their food for Instagram. Take a family selfie, especially if you're using that 32 megapixel front-facing camera. That will look so much sharper than what it looks like on an iPhone or a Samsung Galaxy phone. Nothing, I will say, you can tell the budget costs when it comes to their camera processing, and I'm sure they're still working on camera processing for nothing phones in general. But what I mean by like this phone is like so much of a flagship killer. I mean, like it literally kills the flagships that are out there. Now, it might be a bummer that the outside alloy is not titanium or aluminum. It's actually plastic. But to be honest, it's actually better for the environment for something to be plastic, because that way, it makes it easier to recycle, but it's also easier to, put away for a long time and it not rot in a corner. What are my thoughts about this whole phone? Well, for starters, I will throw up a camera layout of all the cameras for both of the phones. So y'all may pause the video and check those camera layouts out. I will say that the phone is very impressive. It is impressive that nothing has been able to make a phone that is not only, $150 cheaper than the iPhone 16e, but it's actually also able to compete with other flagships. Imagine if this thing came out 2 years ago and if it was at this price. That'd make the product even more, professional and even more reliable, especially because it might come out as a regular flagship for that $379 price range. So it is impressive. It is impressive what nothing has done in this area of exploring. The screen, I will say, the bezels do look just a little bit big on it, but at least it's a narrow display. It's nothing like, you have a small forehead but a giant chin on the bottom, like some Samsungs we've seen in the past with OLED panels. I am interested to see how much time people are able to put in this phone and use it. Nothing is estimating about 6 years of software updates, which is actually pretty amazing, especially if you're trying to be more environmentally friendly. That is also pretty amazing. But let me know what you guys think. I actually love the phone, and the blue one is my favorite. The blue one looks so good, and it actually reminds me a lot of just like a kid's toy or something cool like that. I'm glad they put a glass back on it. I'm glad that, it's not some cheap phone that came out a long time ago. And I'm glad that nothing isn't, skimping out on a budget phone, but a good budget phone, because budget phones these days, you can't really find that many great budget phones that are actually going to be great and get you through something. This is that great budget phone. If you guys are in the market for an Android, or y'all are in a market for a budget phone and you don't have an iPhone, I totally recommend going for this 3A and the 3A Pro, just because it's cheaper. They promise 6 years of software updates, and it looks cool. It's got cool tech under it. It's got great looks, and it's vibrant. So let me know what you guys think about this down below. Tech videos are going to start rolling out just a little bit slower, just because we are getting close to graduating. Tech videos are also going to be a little bit slower, just because, we're in that slow season of, Tech March, whatever they call it. And so let me know what you guys think. MacBook Air is expected to be coming out sometime this week. We'll plan to do a review or check that out. We'll see what Apple has under the belt for most expensive product in the world. But yeah, I'm really interested, and I'm really hyping up Nothing right now, because I've been using the Nothing Ear A lately, and I did do a review on that if y'all want to watch it. But I will say that Nothing is on a roll right now, and they are doing what Carl Pei wanted to do, which was make tech fun again. But they're also doing it at a friendly price and for the people who are actually going to use it in their everyday lives. So props to Nothing. Thank you, Carl Pei. I love you, bro. Let me know what you guys think. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button. check out our Instagram down below. We do a lot more content over there every once in a while. We also got a TikTok. We also got an X. Don't even look at the X. I hate Elon right now. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. So yeah, peace out.